Hey, you suck. Don't ever talk to me.
You're awful. You're awful.
One of the great venues to watch a game in any sport and one of the best home crowds in any sport. Soldier Field in Chicago. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New York Giants and the Chicago Bears. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And they are not going to let him turn the corner. Some serious pressure right out of the gate. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down. Jackson from the shotgun. That'll be complete to Cook. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
Complete to Jared Cook.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Brandon, they didn't get everything they wanted out of that play, but the tight end did. And I don't mean it in a positive way. Great job of him holding on after absorbing that big hit.
And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. $13 yards, the tally on the return there. And the Bears take over
At their own 29-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Jeremy Chinn in there to drop him, and that will go in the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Congratulations, young man. Buying time to his left. Now he'll let it go deep down the left sideline. And unable to connect, incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Two things you can do in that situation: run and punt the football, or try and take your shot at getting the first down. They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
On the return is Pettis. Found good room to run there. Returns at 14 yards. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
Flushed out right. And brought in by the tight end Cook. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 27 yards there, a first down. From the gun, it's Jackson. Steps away to his left. He's going to take, and I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
The offense retains possession.
They run with Hines. And he's got some space here. And he takes this all the way down to the Bears' 5. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down. That's his longest run of the first quarter. And, Charles, we talked before the game about them needing to establish the run game. They'll be looking for more of that.
And they got to the perimeter. So that tells me that that's part of the game plan of what they want to get done today. So they'll have some complementary runs where he'll run it to the inside. But it appears that when they want the big yardage,
And he takes it into the end zone for a giant TD. Nyheim Hines, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Giants are going to take a first quarter lead.
His kick
It's up, it's good, and the Giants have a 7-0 lead.
7. Bears nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
32.
Throwing on third down, Stafford. Forced out, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Jeremy Chinn in there to record the second sack of his young NFL career. And when a free safety goes like he did there, he better be sure he's going to be able to make a play.
No, there's no doubt about it, because I have a feeling that the defensive coordinator and head coach are on the sideline screaming, no, no, no. Good play.
Yeah, good job.
Play.
62 yards on the punt that time. Wow. And out will come the offense as they take over.
At their own 26-yard
The
line.
Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out first and 10. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Bears nothing.
On first and 10, it's Jackson. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Giants. Mecole Hardman, his second touchdown on the season. And the Giants strike quickly here for 6 points. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Giants 14. Bears nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
This is their third drive. Right now, maybe not about points, just about getting something. They haven't gotten a first down yet in this game.
It's a mental barrier you don't think about until you go a couple of drives without getting a first down. Then all of a sudden it looms big. It gets harder and harder to actually attain that first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. This is Mostert. And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Play action. Stafford. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 38-yard line. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Flush to his right. Ebron with it over the middle. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Mostert. Toss left side. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
The ball carrier.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Here's Mostert. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it'll set him up 1st and goal.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. J.D. McKissic, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bears have cut it to within a score. And that one makes it 14-7.
Good. Makes the score Giants 14, Bears 7.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
2nd and 9. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson rolling to his right. Over the middle, it's Jared Cook. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his 2nd week of the regular season. On the stop there defensively, Marcus May with the tackle.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Now this throw caught left side. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 42. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. And complete right side to Cook. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Jackson on first down. And Cook has it left side. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Looking to throw again on second down. Jackson. That ball complete to Isabella. And the Giants are going to have a first and goal as the tackle made at the 10-yard line. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. Here's Hines. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown.
Touchdown.
Nyheim Hines with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Giants are able to grow their lead. And this one through the uprights and good.
Score Giants 21, Bears 7. Harrison Butker.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk is a big decision here.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Curtis Samuel, the intended target, and it's third down.
Brings up third down and 8 yards to go.
They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Well, that's one way to convert on third down, picking up 26 yards. They'll fake it. Now Stafford. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Throwing again. Stafford. Dancing to his left. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked up by the rookie Jeremy Chinn. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action.
With the score.
So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Bears going to see the football first, and they trail here as we get back underway to start this second half. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Third quarter starts with a run from Mostert. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second.
Once again, it's Mostert.
20-yard line.
Breaks the tackle. Now an alley. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Chicago. Raheem Mostert, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Bears draw a bit closer. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done. And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards.
At the 35-yard line.
On 2nd and 15 now. Jackson. Completes it to Hardman. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down.
It's a gain of 13, but it brings up third.
On third down, Hines. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. He lost 2, and it brings up 4. From the gun, Jackson. That's caught. It's Dan Arnold, the tight end. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on fourth. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. Foyesade Oluwakan made the tackle there from his safety position.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
Over the middle, complete. It's Cook. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 28. 12 yards there as they move the chains. Now Jackson on first down. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. But you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. They're almost conceding the 3 points. They want to push you back and try and take you out of that.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on third down. From the gun, Jackson eluding the pressure, and he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. From 13 yards out, and the Giants add on to their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Now this will make it into the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They'll start on the ground with Mostert. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line.
Now Stafford. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. Call it a pickup of 7, and it'll give him a fresh set of downs. Steps away. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Running the counter with Mostert. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
33-yard line.
To throw on third down. Stafford going for Metcalf on the deep. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Chicago. DK Metcalf. 67 yards. And the Bears cut into that lead.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. As this gets him back within a touchdown and a two-point conversion.
Set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Giants take over first and 10. At their own 23.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here first and 10. And they're able to get this one across the 35. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
And the Giants first down.
Operating from the gun, Jackson. Oh, he's got some breathing room. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
And, Brandon, this is the time of the game when Jackson could really take over. He's got the defense's legs a little bit tired. He's got them on the run.
Yeah, this defense looks gassed, and you're exactly right. Second half with the lead, this is when Lamar Jackson seems to thrive. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown.
To Brandon Cooks.
Brandon Cooks, his second touchdown on the season. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead.
The kick is good.
That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive. And it seemed like they may be giving up momentum. Well, not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
At their own 25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. No gain on the play there. Second down.
Second and 10.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Ebron caught left side. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Fourth down now after a loss of 2.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
Goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
On second down, Mostert. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's third and goal. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. J.D. McKissic. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Bears get a bit closer. Okay, so they got the score. Do you go for 1 here and save the possible 2-point conversion for later?
I think you do, because if you go for 2 here and you don't get it, that's deflation.
Yeah.
Now you're wondering why you're even going for it. Take the easy one now and come back and try and get it later.
Here's Dante Pettis on the return. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
7.
They go play action now. Jackson. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. A gain there of 30 big ones. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. Add the gain here to the previous.